Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. It's Lindsay here with an unboxing for you. It's been so long since I've recorded a video. I appreciate your patience while I was on vacation. It was a great trip. I did go out to Vegas for 5 nights. Just got back on Monday and getting back into the swing of the week. Phoenix did go to boarding for the first time. That went very well. He did have a private cat condo, about 70 square feet. I posted a picture of it on my community page, and the room had a private webcam so we could keep an eye on him. And they did come in 3 times a day to change out the food and water and scoop the litter. So I was very impressed with the facility he stayed at, and I'll definitely be using them again. The first couple days were a bit stressful because he hid for the first probably 36 hours after we dropped him off. But after that, he was pretty active and really enjoyed the cat tree in there. And they did have another kind of cat tree in front of a window. So it was a really nice room. But I'm glad to be home. I did have a winning trip this time. I did come back up a little bit, so that was great. But yeah, overall it was really good. So I do have some jewelry for you tonight, and if you're new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller. I sell here on YouTube, also Poshmark and The RealReal. It's been quite a while since I've sent anything in there, since I don't do many designer boxes anymore, but I do have to get through my death pile, and I'll probably be sending off some items to them soon. I will be offering items for sale during the video, so if you see anything you'd like to purchase, just send me an email. I will need, you can probably send a timestamp because I do have a few different things I'm going to be sharing today. And then Monday I'll be back with some more jewelry for next week and try to get in a sterling sale as well. And I did order one of those Goodwill Blue Box, one of their new jewelry boxes. I got the 25-piece Chico's Macy's brand jewelry. It was pretty pricey, but I thought I would try it and get a video out on it for you. So that I think just shipped, so I may do that for next Thursday. But for tonight, I do have a few beauty items I'm going to offer up. I have a ThredUP 15-piece mixed jewelry box, and I also have a Kate Spade lot. So we have a few different things. First up, I'm just going to go over the beauty. It's mostly fragrance, 2 fragrances, a bronzer, and a candle. And I do have multiples of all of these items. So if you're interested in more than one, just let me know how many. First up is going to be the fragrance, and this is Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. And this is a 0.17 ounce or 5 ml. So it's a little travel size mini, and it will come new in the box. And it's a really nice bottle. This is a sample, so it will be new in the box. Yours will be. So it's a good amount of fragrance, especially if you don't wear it every day. This is going to last you a long time. One thing to note, it is not a spray. It is a dabber application. And this is a really nice fragrance, really light and fresh smelling. So on these, this will be $12 for the fragrance. And just to give you an idea on the measurement, the total bottle length is about 3 3/4. And then it's got that much fragrance. So again, quite a bit if you don't wear it that often. Great for travel or to keep in your purse. So that'll be $12. If you were interested in purchasing multiples of those, I can sell you a pack of 5 that'll come newly sealed. We can do 5 of those for $50. So really nice stocking stuffer idea as well. And I'll make sure to package those up really safely so it gets to you in one piece. And maybe I'll just back up just a little bit for the larger items here. So $12 for one, or 5 for 50. And I do have a Tory Burch Divine Moon. And now this one does say it's a spray. This is sealed, so I don't have it open, but I'm going to assume that it is a spray based on the description. And this is another travel size mini. This one is 7.5 ml. So it is a little bit more fragrance than the other one. On this, we'll do $10. And I do have a few of these, so if you're interested in more than one, just let me know. I have never smelt this one personally. So you may want to Google what the notes are if you've never smelt it yourself, to see if it's something you might like. But a great size to at least try it out. Next up, I do have a mini size candle. And this is by the brand Diptyque, which if you're not familiar, it's a really bougie luxury candle. This is their sample size, so it's a little bit smaller than their mini. So again, you could take it traveling or just for personal use, but they come in a really nice jar. This is their berry flavor, and it does smell amazing. And I will open this one so you guys can see. But these are very, very pricey, this brand. And a really nice jar that these come in that you could reuse to put little trinkets or something in afterwards. So this one, it is 1.23 ounce or 35 grams. And it measures in about 2 inches. And again, just a really beautiful scent. These are going to be $20. And I do have multiples of those if you're interested in more than one. Again, that would make a great stocking stuffer. Absolutely love candles. And this is the first time I've smelt a Diptyque, and they are definitely fantastic. So I've got that, and then one makeup item. And I do have multiples of this. These are brand new in the box. This is a Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the color medium. And this is a full size. This retails for about $58 at Nordstrom. And I'm just going to open it so you can see what it looks like. So it is a cream bronzer for face and body. And I just had it upside down, and that's what it looks like. So it is considered the medium color, and it does come with a mirror. And a really nice case. This is going to be $25. And if you want more than one of those, just let me know. So that is it for my beauty items. I do have quite a bit more fragrance, like the mini size. So if you guys are interested in that, I can bring out more in another video. And before we get into the Kate Spade lot, I do have one pair of Kendra Scott earrings. And these are going to come in the pouch. And these were sold to me as the Sophie earring, but I believe they're actually the Sophia. They're the smaller size. And they're a gold tone drop earring, textured gold tone. And they are marked Kendra Scott there on the side. And they're in really beautiful condition. And just to do a quick measurement on that one, it is about 1.5 inches drop, pretty lightweight. So on these, those will be $12 for the Kendra Scott. So I will definitely include the jewelry pouch with those. And next up, I want to unbox this Kate Spade lot. This is a jewelry lot, and I can't remember how many pieces are in it, but it was an auction that I won on Shop Goodwill. And I really couldn't find anything else that I, could win at a good price. So I ended up just cashing out with the one item. When I do order from there, I try to purchase multiple lots so I can combine shipping, but A lot of the other pieces were going at a pretty high price. This one did come from the Orange County location, I believe. And they did put everything in the little pouch. They don't include a receipt, so I'll have to pull that on the website. So I can't really remember what I paid or how many are in here. But it looked like a decent lot. And, you know, Kate Spade usually does pretty well for me, so I thought I would give it a whirl. And it looks like everything's just in this one little envelope here. And something has a pouch. So this is a live unboxing. I'm not sure what's in here. So I'll probably have to put some prices on the screen for these items. But we'll at least take a look. The pouch, there's nothing in that one. So that's just a plain pouch. So I'll see what's in here, and then maybe I'll let you know which I'm going to include that with. So the first item, and this is in beautiful condition. This is a charm bracelet, and this is so precious. It is gold tone. It has the enamel flower. It has a bee with the rhinestone wings and a hive. This is so cute. And it does have a decent weight to it. Really nice quality. So I'll include the jewelry pouch with that charm bracelet because this is a great item. So I'm going to look up comps on that, and I'll put that on the screen. And I'm going to need to grab my bracelet mandrel. So let me do that real fast because I do see a few bracelets in here. I'll be right back. All right. So this one, and this is fully extended, but it can go shorter. It's got probably an inch of extender. So on the largest size, it is a size 8. So it would go from about a 7 to an 8. So really nice size. I am really into charm bracelets right now. I got a Brighton charm bracelet in one of my DIY boxes that is a Nevada, Las Vegas theme. And I wore that on my trip, and I think it brought me some luck. So really, really like that. So next piece is a necklace. I am noticing a little bit of color loss back on the clasp, but that's not really a big deal. And you have your hang tag there. And this is a long necklace, really simple. It just has these little gold kind of paddle dangles on it. So really nice. It looks to be in good condition. There is some minor scratching along the little charms, but the chain looks really nice. And just a little bit of color loss on the clasp. So really nice, simple piece. I will put a price on the screen for that one. It's really long and it's not adjustable. So this one is about a 16-inch drop. So a really nice one that would go with everything. And our next piece is another bracelet. And this one looks similar to the one Kristen D got this week in her 15-piece mix box. I really love this one with a bow, and it is a gold tone. And it looks to be in nice condition. It is marked Kate Spade, New York, down in there. And this one has the hinge closure, and there is a magnet there. And then also a safety clasp. So the clasp, let me see how that is looking. Yeah, it seems to be secure. So that is gorgeous. A really nice statement bracelet. And I think it is going to be on the smaller side. So let me get a measurement on that one. Yeah, that is 6.5 at the maximum. So I will put a price on the screen for that one, but that is beautiful. And I think the clasp is like a little bit loose, but it was secure when it was on. So I don't think there's going to be any issue with it, but the little safety thing comes up a little bit, but it seems to be pretty secure. And our next piece is another bracelet. And this looks like it was gold tone, but it has a lot of wear. So I think it does have color loss, and there's quite a bit of scratching on this one. It does say Heart of Gold, Kate Spade, New York. So I think it has a lot of color loss, and it was supposed to be gold at one point. And there are scratches. It might be able to be buffed out. I'm not sure. That one is 7 3/4. Let's just do $5 on that one because it is showing quite a bit of wear. And then next up we have two necklaces. This one is gold tone. And a little bit of wear back here on the hang tag on the chain. It is a dainty initial necklace with a T. And a little bit of scratching on that. The jump ring is completely silver, but the chain and the pendant are gold. It says 1 in a million. So this is a really nice layering necklace. So I'll put a price on the screen for that one. A little bit of wear, but overall pretty good condition. And it does have an extender. And then our last item is this necklace. So this does drop down into a Y with the black little rhinestones there. And the different shape, kind of faceted Rivoli cut. And this is in really nice shape. The chain is in very nice condition. So again, a really simple piece that would go with a lot. That is a great item. So very, very happy with this lot. My favorite piece was definitely the charm bracelet, but you know, really, really nice pieces. I love this. And both of the necklaces are really nice. So very happy with this one. I'm going to get this put away, and then we'll move on to our ThredUP box. And it is an older one that I'll be sharing today. All right, so onto the ThredUP box. This is the ThredUP 15-piece mixed jewelry. And it is an older box that came in the polka dot box. It looks like the new ThredUP mixed jewelry is coming in poly bags now. But this is an old one from Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm sure I've had this probably over a year. I definitely need to take some inventory of my stash, but my pile is dwindling a bit. So I'm not sure how many more I have, but I need to go through that. And I may need to grab some tools as we go along. I don't have any acids down here. If we do get any precious metal. But we'll just get started and see what we get. A lot is coming out of the tissue. So quite a few new on the card pieces, it looks like. And this one was ordered on October 11th of 2023. So I've had it almost 2 years. At the time, they were $54 and probably free shipping at that time. They do run $60 now, plus $9.99 shipping and tax. And it looks like everything is individually packaged, so let's make sure that we got 15. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So awesome. And by the first glance, it looks like we may have one silver piece, but the other are costume. But that's perfectly fine. It looks like we have some branded items. And I do love selling costume jewelry. This is a beautiful enamel bracelet, and this is Lily Pulitzer. Definitely one of my favorite jewelry brands to sell. That is gorgeous and in really nice condition. It is marked down in there, Lily Pulitzer. And this is just really gently used. It does have the magnetic closure there, and it's going to be on the smaller side. But it will go down to a 7 maximum. So I will put a price on the screen for that, but that is gorgeous. Kind of coming out of the season for it now, but that is so pretty to hold on to for spring and summer. So wonderful start. I love getting that. Our next piece is in a box. It says, "Life is only for you." And they are some earrings. So I don't know if that is supposed to, I don't think that's a brand. I wouldn't think, at least. So the earring backers are just separated from the earrings. And these are a really fun hoop. They do have like this marble acrylic coating there in gold tone. Really fun. Post back. And they have these little protectors on them to keep the post straight. So you just need to put the little backers on. That's not a big deal. So I will Google image search those and see if I can find anything, but I don't see any markings on them. But those are really, really pretty. So I'll get that packaged back up better later, but I will include the box with that. And this looks like it might be J. Crew or something. It's a bracelet. And it is not. It is Banana Republic. Gold tone metal and then like a cream enamel. And there's some minor marks on it, but overall it looks to be really good. And it does have a fold over clasp on it. And I think it opens here. Let's see if we can get it open. There we go. And that is all functioning well. So it just needs a little bit of a wipe down, but overall it looks to be really nice. A super neutral piece. And that one is coming in at a 6 3/4 maximum. So on that one, let's just do $6. That's a good item. Just a little bit of wear on it. And our next piece is a pair of earrings. And these are beautiful. They're like a knot style. Rose gold. We are missing a stone there, it looks like. So that's unfortunate. And they are marked 925 on the post back. I think it says 188 CN and 925. So I will look up some info on that, but unfortunately we are missing a stone. You know, and you can definitely notice it. It could be fixed, but that's a bummer. But they are really, really pretty. So I will, I'll see if I have enough time to do the testing at the end of the video. If not, I'll insert that footage. I do have to get back to work here in a few, but I will definitely update with any testing that needs to be done. So next up, we have a toggle clasp bracelet. And this has like a black inlay on it. Really nice. And this one is Mexico 925. At least that's what it says on there. There's the marking. It's in really nice condition, really shiny. It is not adjustable, so just the one toggle. And that is sitting in at 7.5. So I'm going to have to test that one also and put some info on the screen. But that is a really nice item and in great condition. And our next piece is a ring. And this is super simple, gold tone, and then it has the bar with clear rhinestones. And this one does not have any markings on it that I'm seeing. take a closer look here, but I don't think there's anything. It's definitely just costume, but I wasn't sure if there was a brand on it. I don't see one. But it is pretty, just a really simple piece. And this one is coming in at a size 6 1/4. On that one, we'll do $6 on the ring. And our next piece is a pair of Talbot's hoops. Now these state that they're sterling silver and there's quite a bit of tarnish on them. So I will test those, but they definitely need a good polishing. They've probably been sitting around for a long time before they even made it into this box. But they are showing tarnish. They were originally $39.50 at the Talbot's outlet. So I will test those and put info on the screen, but definitely note the discoloration. So I will put some info on those. And our next piece, these are gorgeous. Some tortoiseshell hoop earrings. And then they have these flowers on them. These are so pretty. And these would have to be branded, I would think. They definitely look like a J. Crew or something. I don't see any markings on them. And this one still has a little plastic on it. They do look brand new. So there's the white and gold flowers. The white are enamel and then the metal gold. And those are absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to look up info on those and I'll put that on the screen. And our next piece is another pair of Talbots. And these are a really simple drop earring, very lightweight. You have the shiny gold tone and then like a hammered silver. And those are new on the card. We'll do $6 on those as well. Really nice minimalist piece. And our next item are more earrings. We got a ton of earrings in this box. And these are marked. I will get my magnifier. They are really beautiful, kind of textured gold tone whales. And these are in beautiful condition. And they're marked there in the back. Let me see what these say. So it says Wild Bride, I believe, B-R-Y-D-E. I am not familiar with that, so I will see what I can find out and update on the screen. But they're in really nice shape, very pretty. And our next piece are Gianni Bernini. And these are also labeled as sterling silver, and I would say that there is some tone loss on there as well, just from storage. And they're a really cute musical note. And these are from Macy's. New on the card, no original price on them. They're really lightweight. I am confident these are sterling, but I'm going to test those as well, and I'll do that on camera. And our next piece are some enamel hoops. And these are marked as well. And these are J. Crew. I was not expecting these to be J. Crew out of all of the earrings that we've seen. They are kind of like a watermelon pink, like a nice coral color, gold tone, and in great shape. Let's do $8 on the J. Crew. And our next piece is a necklace. And this one I don't see any branding on. And I don't see any markings on it either. So I don't have my magnet out here, but I imagine this is silver tone, but I will check just to make sure. But it has all of these interesting rectangular shaped little stations on it. And it's in great condition, and it's got a long extender as well. So a really nice layering piece, or just super simple necklace to throw on would go with everything. And it's in beautiful shape. And our next piece is an Alex and Ani. And this is brand new. And it is really pretty with these blue beads. And then there is gold etched on there. Really pretty. And it says, yeah, I guess it just has the style name on it, but it says Starlight. So I'll look that one up and put a price on the screen. And that is expandable, so it will fit a variety of sizes. Ooh, and this is a J. Crew pouch. This is our last item, and it is more earrings. And there's just some bubble wrap to protect them. So these are absolutely beautiful. And it says semi-precious, so that may be amethyst on them. And this is like a gold color stone. But those are beautiful. They're open back and really beautiful with the gold tone metal, and they're in brand new condition. And I don't see a price or anything on those. I will look those up, but those are great and definitely beautiful colors for transitioning to fall. So what an amazing box. All right, I'm tapping in now to do my testing here, and I'll put some info on the screen about some pricing if I need to. First, we'll do these Gianni Bernini earrings. And like I said, I'm pretty confident on these, but I definitely want to test them. So that will be those. And just a little bit of discoloration on these, but they're in pretty good condition. So I will move those out of the way. So that's our first item there. And then the next item, we did have these rose gold earrings. And they're not magnetic. So I'm gonna actually scratch the earring, not just the post. And I think those are sterling based on the scratch, and I don't think I damaged the rose gold, so that's good. The post is a little bit bent on there, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So that's number 2. And then we had our 925 Mexico bracelet. And that one's not magnetic, so that's a good sign. And let's go ahead and grab a good scratch there on the side. So that one I did damage the plating a little bit there. And the last item was the Talbot's earrings. And like I said many times, these are very tarnished. And I would imagine these are sterling too, but just want to make sure I do my due diligence. They are still a pretty hoop, and I'm sure they could be polished up. So let's go ahead and test everything, and then we'll do some further research. So this is the Gianni Bernini. This is the rose gold earrings, the bracelet, and the, actually, no, I messed it up. This was the bracelet, and those were the earrings, I believe. So yes, everything looks like it is sterling. So this one must have some kind of plating on it that I scratched. So let me just point that out again. So I don't know if that can be kind of polished up, but it's right there. So I will do some research on all of these items, but very glad that we got some sterling. The only other thing I wanted to look into is just to rule out that this is a diamond. So let me go ahead and do that. And no, these are not diamonds, so probably just CZ on those. And again, they are gorgeous. So I'll put info on the screen about all those, but I definitely wanted to test them on camera. So we will get back here to the recap. So we had the beautiful J. Crew. We had the station necklace, the Alex and Ani bracelet, these fantastic hoop earrings for $4. $5, we had the whale earrings. $6, the Gianni Bernini. $7, the Talbots. $8, the J. Crew. $9, we had Banana Republic. $10, we had the ring. $11, we had the 925 Mexico. $12, we had the rose gold, which were Mark Sterling earrings. $13, we had the Lily Pulitzer bracelet. $14, we had the tarnished Talbots. And then our last item were these hoop earrings that came in the box. So I'm really, really happy with this one. This was a great box, despite the missing stone and the tarnished hoops. I love the Lily Pulitzer, these earrings, the J. Crew. So I'm excited to look into everything. And I definitely think that this box will be a profit. So very, very happy with this one. Thank you for tuning in tonight. And again, for your patience while I was away. I'm glad to be back and bringing more videos to you. I have a ton of stuff to share and list. So I'm ready to get back into it. I hope you have a great weekend and keep an eye out for a video Monday. I'll be doing a jewelry. I may do a 5-pound ThredUP DIY or an America's Thrift Supply box. If you want to, you can comment below what you would prefer to see, and I'll try to accommodate you. I'm not planning on filming that until Friday, so feel free to leave your suggestions below. And I will see you back Monday. Have a great day.